It's Week 8 of the NFL, and this one features Eric Kendricks.
Night beginning. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Herbert. He's got Allen. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be taken at the 13. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year of the NFL now.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, it's going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. It's Young off play action. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try the left side. Crawford. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 10. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. The big 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. The playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try an option left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. first down. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble.
A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The Panthers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
These two teams all tied after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Young. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Now Young running the option left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles.
BRB. Need a little second. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. My fault.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
Go.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his target, Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, Eckler. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Eckler again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Touchdown! Gerald Everett from 6 yards away. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Young now from the 50. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Here we go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
On second down, it's Crawford, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Herbert on first down now. Stiff-armed him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Now it's Herbert. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To the air again. Herbert finding Williams once more. Complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Shot. 17. Hey, move. Red, yellow. Ready?
Now a first down throw for Young. And that is is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Yellow, blue, plastic, 6.
Final play of the half, Young. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And Young's throw there incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Young off the play fake.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. That's caught by Mingo, right side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
They run with Sanders off the option.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drive?
Touchdown, Panthers! Jonathan Mingo from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Let's go, let's go.
A give. Eckler running to the right. There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, LA! Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. He's got Mingo. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Young now. Open man, here's Foster. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Okay, ready? Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And now off to the races, down the right side. He may go. And down to the 7-yard line. 122 yards for him. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. In for the sack, Deion Jones. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Eckler, they run left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. It's Eckler again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Open man is Mingo, complete. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. And quickly they get to the line. It's Young off play action. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
Chark the motion man right. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Young. Flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down now. It's Crawford. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Crawford. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Man in motion left, Mingo. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
From back at their own 10-yard line.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Up the middle with Eckler.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Herbert now to throw.
Work in the middle of the field. There he is. Loses the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game. Dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its